This is something I like to call a collector's best kept secret. When collecting watches, it's easy to look at the so called hyped pieces, the usual suspects, the Rolex Sub, the AP Royal Oak, the Patek Nautilus, and so on. But then I like to think there's a middle ground, a space that isn't necessarily hyped, but the obvious choices. The Omega Speedmaster, the Seamaster, or the Tudor Black Bay 58, just to name a few. But then there's another level that I like to call a collector's best kept secret. This is a series where I'll be showcasing some incredible watches that are overlooked because they aren't being hyped up by the industry. But that is a good thing for us collectors. Today I've got an exceptional diver from IWC. Yes, IWC, the brand known for their pilots' watches and have neglected their ability to make incredible diver watches lately. But the golden era of IWC and JLC in general was around the 90s and the early 2000s in my personal opinion. The IWC Aquatimer 2000 has a few things that sets it apart from the usual suspects. To start off, you'll notice two crowns on the right side. The top crown operates the time and date functions, and the bottom operates an inner rotating bezel. Well, that's cool, but what makes this a hidden gem, you might be wondering? This is a pure tool watch from the satin finish of the titanium case and all the way to, well, while many complain about water resistance, IWC will silence the room with not 100, not 200, not even 300 meters of water resistance. How about 2,000 meters of water resistance for all the freaks out there that need something beyond 300 meters? Need I say more? This watch has quite the presence on the wrist. While I personally would prefer a 39mm, that doesn't really matter because this watch fits so well on my 6.5-inch wrist. The watch features a 42mm case, and due to the integrated bracelet, the lug to lug is quite hard to measure, but I was getting about 48 to 49mm. The thickness is about 15mm, which on paper is pretty thick, but due to the curved lugs and case construction, the watch fits relatively flat on my wrist. Now, for the movement powering this piece. This may or may not be the negative part of this review. This watch is a watch under $5,000, and what's keeping it there is the fact that the movement is not fully in-house. It is a very high-grade ETA 2892, which is a chronometer-grade movement, modified in-house by IWC and features a 42-hour power reserve. In my opinion, if you aren't too hung up on in-house, the 2892 is an extremely accurate, reliable, easy to service, and overall exceptional movement that will keep the price down. IWC executed this watch perfectly. When you look at the details, you get some yellow accents on the bezel and the hand, making this watch not only very legible underwater, but very legible for your day-to-day life. I feel the IWC Aquatimer 2000 is an incredible alternative to the usual suspects, the Omega Seamasters, the Tudor Black Bays of the world, and for under $5,000, I feel this is a better value. This is a true collector's best kept secret. 2,000 meters of pure titanium tool watch from a reputable brand for under $5,000. This is a watch I pulled out of our inventory but have zero bias towards because I truly believe this is an incredible value watch.